Well, hi and welcome to another LRCC Soundbite. This is week 4 of this period we call Lent, and after a couple of weeks thinking about times of rejection, this week I'm going to think about Jesus, the celebrity, the man who just can't get away from the paparazzi. Okay, so yeah, they didn't have cameras and newspapers, so maybe not paparazzi in the way we know it, but Jesus did find that he started to struggle to get away from crowds of people who would follow him around. This story starts after the normal religious meeting had finished, and Jesus was going back to the house of one of his friends. When he got there, he found that his friend's mother-in-law was unwell with a really bad fever. So he ordered the fever to go away, which it did, and the grateful lady just got up and started making a meal for them all to eat. Later on, people had heard that Jesus was there. So they started coming to him if they had any kind of illness or disease. And they also started to bring their friends and relatives who were sick. Everyone was brought to Jesus so that Jesus could heal them. And Jesus was happy to do this. And many, many people were healed. The day finishes, Jesus goes to bed. Next morning, he got up early and headed out to a place where he could be alone. He'd often do that so that he could pray. But unfortunately this morning, peace and quiet were not going to be there for him. People were out looking for him, crowds of them. And when they found him, they tried to stop him from leaving their town, from their area. They wanted this celebrity to stay with them, to always be there, to keep healing people again and again whenever someone got sick. But Jesus knew something else was important. He had other ideas. He told them he wasn't there just to share his message and his healings with them. But actually, he needed to go and see the people in other towns and other villages so they could hear what he had to say and experience him being there for themselves. I'm sure the people in that town weren't happy, but that's precisely what Jesus went and did. You see, Jesus was a celebrity in his own time. Celebrities are usually celebrities because they do something. Ed Sheeran plays a guitar and sings. Anton de Beck dances. Emma Watson acts. Oprah Winfrey, TV host. Jessica Ennis-Hill, an athlete. The things that make people famous are usually the things that they do. Jesus was a teacher who also went around healing people. And at the time, if you had an illness or disability, there probably wasn't a lot of other hope. And Jesus could completely transform your life for you. People wanted to meet him and get a bit of this for themselves. He was absolutely a celebrity to them. It was good that people listened to Jesus. It was good that they went with him and followed him. But even Jesus, who himself was not just a man, but was also God, even he still directed people to worship God and not fixate on him, the man. Now, there's nothing wrong in admiring people's achievements, even aspiring to be like them in some way. But remember, we're all individuals. And as individuals, I certainly believe that God has a unique plan for each one of us. Because we all have a different mix of skills and talents. One person may speak many languages. Another may write beautiful poetry. Another may be a good listener. For me, I can play quite a lot of different instruments. God brings us together to help each other. That's what happens to make strong communities. Everybody plays their part and the whole community is enriched. So I guess my message this week is just remember you are special and unique. I believe God made you that way. And in everything you do, just try to be the very best version of you that you can be. And when we find it hard, we can always ask God for help. Remember, last week I said that a prayer can be as simple as thinking what it is that you want to say to God. And he will hear you. So be amazing this week. I'll see you next time. God bless.